On June 29th, 2023, Mr. Beast shocked the world with his Twitter post showing his before and his after transformation. The post got over 72 million views and 700,000 likes. For those of you that don't know, Jimmy, aka Mr. Beast, has been on a fitness journey since October of 2022 with Iraq.
It's really three things. My entire world revolves around. I work out every day, I work on main channel videos, and I work on Feastables. And I just do that every day.
I can feel that focus. I mean, you also, we worked out together this morning.
That was fun.
You're really strong, dude.
We're getting there. We're on day 300
I was like,
of
oh my
working out
God.
every day. Actually, today was 310. So me and Eric, another YouTuber, we signed a contract where we'd work out every day, and if we didn't, we'd get a tattoo of each other.
Yeah.
And you're okay to have a day off if it's actual part of your program, so occasionally have rest days. But for the most part, the last 310 days, me and him have worked out every single day, and we've held each other accountable, and it's been awesome. I was just so laser focused on the channel, and I just realized one day, I was like, I have not been working out or taking care of myself or anything. And then I called Eric and I was like, this is a problem. Let's do this. And he felt kind of the same way. Although I was really fat. He was just a little chubby. And so that was almost a year ago, and we've worked out every day since. And Eric is looking yoked.
Yeah, he's
You
jacked.
can throw a photo of him up because he was already pretty lean. And so he was just stacking muscle. Up to this point, I've just been losing fat. So it's a lot harder to just put on muscle when you're losing fat. But
So how did he do this insane feat? Well, there's a multitude of things that he ended up doing. Me personally, I usually end up walking around 3,000 steps a day, because I'm usually standing on my laptop, either standing up or sitting down. But Mr. Beast has been averaging 12,500 steps a day for the past 310 days.
all you have to do really is just work out for 3 months really consistently, and then it'll just become part of your lifestyle. I couldn't fathom a year ago, how am I ever gonna do this religiously? Because we just have so much stuff going on, but now it's just truly a habit.
That's insane. Man's been walking close to 5 miles a day. 12,500 steps is equal to 5 miles a day of walking that he's doing. So for most people who don't run, go on walks routinely, the average person walks around 2 to 3 miles a day. Mr. Beast is doubling that. Keep in mind, this man is also filming for 12 hours a day. Now you're probably wondering, there's no way that's the only thing he does, goes on 5-mile walks a day and has this insane transformation. Well, you're right. Mr. Beast's gym routine is pretty simple. It comprises of free weights, some machines, some cardio, some body weight. It's pretty basic. He splits up the week with some days being upper body, some days being lower body, and the remaining days being cardio. But obviously, as we all hear, nutrition is a key factor in getting people in shape. So what does Mr. Beast eat? Well, let's dive into that. So Mr. Beast tries to go for 1 gram of protein per pound of his body weight. And then he also tries to have some oily fish meals in there. Some fish oils, either from fish, maybe from supplements. And then he tries to have 5 servings of whole fruit within the day. And then on top of that, Mr. Beast struggles with Crohn's disease. So for those of you that don't know, it's an inflammatory bowel condition. This causes Mr. Beast to be picky with his foods. He can't eat certain foods that cause inflammation within him. So he has a limited diet on top of the already healthy diet that he's trying to do. But the main thing that Mr. Beast does, and he said this on podcasts, interviews and stuff, is he tries to cut out the processed and fast foods as much as he can. It's hard being a YouTuber full time like him, getting full, freshly cooked, clean meals all the time. So he's always on the go. So his main goal is cutting down on the processed foods and the fast foods. So now comes the real question. How does Mr. Beast do this on his insane busy schedule? He's filming 12, 13 hours a day. He wakes up, goes to work, comes back, works on his other brands, and then he has to work out too on top of that. Me personally, thinking about that, if I'm filming that long in the day, I have a crew of people helping me film, when am I gonna work out? Am I gonna be working out on set? Is the video going to be working out? Me working out, I don't know how I would make that time. On top of that, eating clean, I wouldn't have to meal prep. And if I'm filming every day, when am I gonna meal prep? I don't know, maybe he pays someone to meal prep. He could do that, but here's what Mr. Beast has to say.
How would you tell people who are listening to this who have a hard time staying consistent with training, what requires?
I think the number one thing is someone who's tried to do it consistently a bunch, but even then I'm still give me a couple more months before I start giving advice, because I'm only on day 50. I think just having an accountability partner.
As you heard, even though he's busy all day long, Iraq keeps him accountable. So that's his secret. Accountability is what motivates the Beast to keep working out throughout his insane schedule. So if you're like Mr. Beast and you want to have that transformation, you want to go from that, the overweight, the obese side become more leaner over time. Like look at Mr. Beast, he's done it in less than a year. If you're trying to embark on this fitness journey, maybe grab a friend, maybe a group of friends, help each other, motivate each other. You know, some days you don't want to go to the gym. Your friend calls you, texts you, have you gone to the gym? Let's go. And then you do vice versa. If you have a group of people, there's more people motivating each other. So it's even more, the more people you have, the more accountable you'll be held. But let's say you don't want to talk to anyone, you don't want to tell people, you don't on a fitness journey, understand that. You can have your phone, you can have reminders on there. Did you go to the gym? Did you work out? Get your calories burned? You know how the Apple Watch says stand up every few hours? Have reminders like that set where you're like, okay, maybe I do 20 push-ups every like 3 hours, get some form of workout in. Some way accountability does lead to improvement over time because the accountability will lead to consistency. And the consistency will lead to the results that we've seen Mr. Beast do in less than a year. What Mr. Beast has accomplished is absolutely amazing. You realize he was obese and he wasn't really taking care of his body, not eating well, not working out, and you realize that. And he made that shift. He wanted to be like, no, I'm not this. I am a much healthier, happier person. And so he's been putting in the work. He's been doing consistently. He's been eating well. He got his friend Eric to keep him accountable. They have a legally binding document. And I think it's really great because as one of the biggest, if not the biggest YouTuber, is embracing this journey, has shared it with everyone. Over 72 million people have seen this post. I feel like that's really great motivation for everyone out there that's trying to get healthier and trying to get in shape through that transition. Mr. Beast has done a great transition. It just shows you anything is possible if you put your mind to it and you're consistent with it. And Mr. Beast himself said, he's not done yet. This is not his final form. He's just gotten lean. Now he wants to stack on muscle on top of his body. So he's trying to go for that bodybuilder look soon. So if you're trying to go on a fitness journey, trying to go on a health journey, find a way to keep yourself accountable or find a way either through friends, family, through your smartphones to keep yourself accountable like Mr. Beast did, or you can be consistent. Mr. Beast, aka Mr. Built, has done an amazing transformation and he has my utmost respect. I know a lot of people that have seen his videos, have followed him for a while, have insane respect for what he's done. Not only in the YouTube space, now he's doing it for himself, his personal health. And I think this is amazing inspiration for everyone. So if you guys like this video, leave a comment below and check out my other video on obesity. Thank you for watching this. And I applaud all of you out there that are making this journey to a healthier, happier you. Bye.